friends. Today we are going to create a virtual machine in Azure cloud, but this time we will be creating it through Azure CLI. It is same easy like the way we do through the cloud. Sorry, through the GUI. Let us get started. So when we use CLI, we open command line and we can check login. When you say AZ login, Azure login, so see it goes there and it gets login through logged in already. So you can close this window now and you looking at this screen. Okay, so login is successful, and now we will check if there is any what resource groups are there. AZ group list. Okay, well there is one in West Europe. I don't know location West Europe. See, it is a network resource group, right? So network watcher group, right? So well, actually, let me. I can remove this one easily. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. Maybe I might have created some. I might have created some. Some demo or POC in near past. So I would try to delete this group, and then when we will create it in our North America, we live in North America, so it is convenient from speed perspective, so that whenever it performs any monitoring, I mean Azure, then it will go a little faster, right? So we'll continue from here, and so we will prepare what we need. We need to we need to create a group. So in Canada East, and group name Hello G. So this will be hello world kind of work machine that we are creating just for an example. So through AZ group create, well, we can use interact mode as well, but I am using passive mode. AZ group create -L. We are creating a group where the location -L stands for location, Canada East. I'm creating in Canada East site. So this is Canada East is almost same thing as East US, United States, right? But Canada East is the one we use here, right? So I will create a virtual machine quickly. I mean, this will be same quick as we do it through the GUI. So let me paste this command. I will show you. AZ is our CLI client name, and VM create, virtual machine create. N means hello name, hello VM, and resource group -G. Image name, image is Windows 22 data center, and admin user name hello G. Admin password is this one, right? So basically there is one more parameter that is optional, but it is recommended to specify that we want public IP. But even if we don't mention as of now, it can still create a public IP for us, right? So let us see how long it takes, right? It should not take much time because Azure CLI is really fast one. It's quick, right? So from November this year, they are improving some few of things, and then they said it is recommended to use parameter public IP standard. Well, we will be using little more detail in our command line. What happens is that when the vendors are providing more functionality more and more, and they have to modify a few parameters to accommodate new features into the software, right? So that's why they will be modifying few things, right, in after November this year. So for now, it is like it is considered as optional parameter. I did not provide it, but we could provide it like public IP school. So with this one, we have as we have provided the password ourselves, because I did not I did not blur it, because it is just it's not going to stay there. It is just within a few minutes I will be deleting it. And so machine is created, so it is giving back the all important information that we might be using. Public IP address is given also, and resource group name, everything is whatever we need. Now the part what remains is that we need to confirm that everything is created properly, right? So I will show you, as I was saying, that it is it looks like that it is one object we created. Look at the resource group, right? Resource, within the resource group we have virtual machine, we have OS disk, we have network security group, right? And we have hello public IP, and we have network interface and virtual network, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 are the objects that are created in the background, and 7th is the source group. So there are 7 components to one virtual machine. It seems that from our command line we created only one. Now let us try to connect it. Go to VM. When we go to VM, then we go to connect. Then we select RDP, and from RDP we download the RDP file, right? Now .2, this one, we will start it, and it will try to connect the public IP, and we will give hello G. Hello G is the username, and the password was given as 123 ASD shift 123 ASD. So this should go ahead and connect. So basically this is now it is becoming more and more intuitive when you are having some quick check. Most of the times I can imagine that these days many of the the network professionals and many of the sysadmins, DBAs, especially those who provision the infrastructure, they most of the things they already know it, right? But I'm just giving a what we call teaser. It is a kind of teaser that I'm giving you 10 minutes videos only, just for getting a little bit of warm up. And then we will definitely cover some of the serious features. That serious means that some of tough and useful feature, I would call it sophisticated features that can help you improve your your performance. Most of the times when I was in some of the groups working in field, I was all of the team members, they were very much interested to improve their speed. And because everybody knows that it is the technology is moving at very high pace, right? Very fast paced. So we should upgrade ourselves, we should update ourselves a little bit faster, right? So that's why these days more and more requirements are there about improving and having multiple skills and all those things. So I will be deleting the source group, so that my account doesn't get charged too much. And my account is not a free account, it's pay per use, so might get a little bit charged. That's fine, as long as I am delivering some knowledge to you, to our the community. So thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate. And if you need anything specific, please do comment us, and then share and subscribe our channel. Let us come together and let us make a small community let us call it a 10G, 10x community, 10 times faster, we will improve our speed. Every effort will be to improving our efficiency, our speed, and our smartness to make it intuitive, right? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye now. Hello friends, today we are going to create a virtual machine on Azure cloud. We will take a simplest approach, just to go and create the machine and we will try to access it. So let us get started. First we will create a resource group, and within the resource group we will be creating a virtual machine. So resource group name anything, hello, for example, small letters, hello RG. So region I will be giving, let us see what is available. East US, that's fine. Create. So we create the resource group, and then within the resource group we will try to create a virtual machine. See, when we create a virtual machine like this from the console, in the background it is creating so many parts like IP, go to virtual network, virtual what we call security group, right? All those there are more than 5-6 different resources that are being created. So by default, when we are creating like this one, you can notice that here, see, we have public IP address available. And when we are selecting all those parameters, so we selected port 3389 for RDP. So we will go to connect. See, port 3390, see the access is given. So through native RDP, we will go and try to connect to this one. So download RDP file. So hello VM RDP, keep one, is this one, right? From here we will connect through hello G user password file, and the password was okay. Login failed. Password. Okay, so through public IP, this is because implicitly in the cloud console, the GUI has already created a public IP, and it has already created access rules for port 3389. So it looks like that we are creating one object, but that one object is being created from front end, but in the background it is creating virtual network, and then it is creating ACL, user ID, password is also created inside the machine, and that is all about it, right? When we create it, like we most likely this is the simplest part that we are doing, but in actual practice we will be handling much more than this one. We have to take care of the internet gateway, we have to take care of the you know inbound rules, outbound rules, all those things. It's for quick creation of a machine, this is a good choice, that just pick up some image and just tell it to create the virtual machine. So these days all those uh, cloud providers are providing the shortcuts like this, but actually in the background we are creating more than 7 different components. We will go in details. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Also, please try to give us the comment box, so that your feedback is very valuable, so that we can improve our future videos to match your requirements. If there is anything specific that you want to resolve, please leave a comment. You can also approach us via LinkedIn and YouTube, so that we can help you out. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye for now. Today we are going to create a virtual machine using Terraform on Azure. It's very interesting, it's very stimulating, and it is very practical. So let us get started. There are a couple of steps that we need to follow. We need to understand, and then we need to follow those steps in order. But with the Terraform, it is much easier than we can even anticipate, right? So let us start. So I open the machine where we will prepare this one. Terraform is installed. Azure interpreter is also, command line interpreter CLI is also there. So let me prepare one folder where we will create this one. Make a directory example. So cd example. So let me increase size of the fonts, so that it's easy to, well, actually font is already enough, right? So let me try to see why is still looking small. Let me increase more, right? So, okay. So I am in example folder right now. So with the Terraform, I would say Terraform. Well, let us create a notepad main dot tf, and we will provide the main dot tf. So we will provide a name at least, so that it can fetch the libraries. So I will save this one. We will go step by step. I will explain you. So yeah. So in our, well, I would say, let me open the folder, and from folder we will open this, you know what, with another editor that I use mostly Crimson editor. So in example we have main. So here is the editor that has this one, right? So I will show you step by step. We will keep adding, and then we will keep testing all these things on the fly, right? So this one is like, there is one more before. Let me close this one first. Let us not get confused with anything. So the first resource we will create is that is a resource group, RG resource group. I am going to create a resource group now, and example resource instead. I will change this one. Keep some similarity, so that we don't get confused anyway, right? So let us go like this. Saved, and I would say Terraform it. So initialization, and from initialization we will plan and see if there is any problem or not. So we will see Terraform plan. So looks like it should be fine, unless I make any mistake in typing. Mostly I had checked the approach first. So 7 East Canada is location is that is not being accepted. Let me change it to US East, Canada East. Oh, let us try Canada East. Canada East. I'm not sure, but let us try. Canada East. If that doesn't work, then we will use US location. So let us see the plan if that works. Okay, so it is creating now. It accepted already. So plan is to 1 resource to add, 0 to change, and 0 to destroy. So let us apply this one. So this way we will take a incremental approach, so that when it gets stuck somewhere, it gets some error, then it's easy to troubleshoot. So let me go this way. It will take a little more, but more peaceful way of doing things. So this is one object that we are going to create, is a resource group. We can make sure, I don't think we need to make sure, but let us still, it takes nothing to go and see if that resource group is appearing there. Maybe it is still creating, but see, it's not there yet. And if you refresh, see, example RG is there now. So by the way, it might take a few I would say minutes, but sometimes it's seconds, right? So next is second item, well, second resource that we are going to create would be a virtual network, right? So virtual network, I'm pasting this code here for virtual network. Source virtual network. So see, I have used the same convention for the same naming convention so that we do not get confused. So address space. So see, because with virtual network, I got the CIDR, right, cider as 16. Uh, so that would mean that it's a bigger than, you know, it's bigger than then it's a bigger VNet is bigger, and then there will be subnets that will be divided by 24. So that will be less address space. I think when we divide by 64, then 24, then it is 6,500, something like that, address is available. So let us plan again, and let us see apply completed. So one source has been created already, which is a source group. We will be using the same source group for all of the other, some other. So one plan to add. So look, DNS server. So we are giving example VNet and all these things. So source group we are using example RG. So source group name example RG is being provided. So let me apply this one also, because there is no error. So let us apply this one also. So auto approve, because I will be using history lines. So why not give it auto approve rather than typing yes every time. So one by one, and then next object, I will get ready for the next object. There will be something important I will be mentioning. Otherwise, I hope that it is very straightforward, that somebody, whoever might have done some kind of scripting. It should be very clear. So I am adding a next object now. So subnet, I am creating subnet now. See, the subnet has smaller scope. So save this one, and then rather than planning, let me try. Okay, well, apply, because we don't need to go for a plan again and again. The theoretically the method is there just to check the plan, and when you check the plan, then you know about the errors. But again, if there is an error, it won't add that resource anyways, right? So I am taking a little shortcut for saving time. So I think one to add, then it is creating now subnet. So I think this is much better approach, incremental way of doing things. We can do in one shot, but apply completed. So as long as I see the green line here, apply completed resource one added, right? I am good. So next one that I am going to create is public IP. So we need public IP, because in the virtual machine, if you have to run RDP, you need to have public IP. So let us try to check this one also, should be fine. There is any problem, if there is something, something looks weird, then it will come on the screen, and most likely there is quite a bit chance that if there is an error, then it will definitely stop. Will not It will not create that object. If that object is created already, even though despite of the error, then it is easy to revert, very easy. I mean, it's much faster than even clicking a mouse, right? So one by one, and see, the last one we create this one, and next step is to create network interface NIC card, right? So what we call network card, right? So yeah, okay, let us go for network card now, right? So look, we are creating network card, same NIC. This is the naming convention. We give the resource group and the location. Then we give the name of network, and name of this card is network interface. I would change this one, NIC 1. I would say NIC 1. Well, if you don't mind, and NIC 1 should be fine. I mean, sometimes we are accustomed to that kind of thing. So I have private address allocation dynamic, and then I have public IP address. Is the public IP address is assigned to it. It's created outside, but it is assigned, right? So let us go ahead with this one. So I saved it. Save the file. Make sure I save the file. See the green over there. Yes. So save the file. Then auto approve. Apply auto approve. So almost 12 minutes to the video. I will try to compress it a little bit to save your time. I don't want to spend much time on the small things like this one. When something is already tested and then things are going fine. So this way we can do more, right? More things. You might have some questions. While I'm doing these things, you might have a couple of things in your mind. So NIC is also created within 10 seconds, right? After NIC, now it is the time for the real thing. Real thing means that virtual machine. Virtual machine is the last object that we will be creating, and let us see after that what happens. Like if whatever I had, anticipated, whatever I have planned, maybe it will work fine, and we are lucky. We will save time. If that doesn't go in the way that it is, I will pause the video, troubleshoot, and come back to you. But most likely, it seems that it's not that complicated that it will be something, running away from some, pre-planned lines, right? Yes, so this is the last step, and let us see how it goes. Plan 1 to add, there's no error showing right now, nothing, right? And once this one is created, then we will test the connection quickly, and then if there is something slip away, like what happens usually, sometime it may be that we have a public port not available, but sometimes we don't have a public IP, and then sometimes we don't have port open. Then small things like network related things, they can come up anytime. Anybody can make a mistake, but once you are scripting, you always are careful. You always are saving in your history of programming and your history of scripting. And then that is why we usually say that you're gonna be 10 times faster than normal DBA, normal developer, normal sysadmin, as long as you can do the scripting. That is the best thing that you can do in IT. And scripting also saves you from the errors, right? You have one predefined line, you have designed some some way of doing things, right? Then it will help you on your performance. So I am crossing my fingers. I was hoping that it should be created within 70 seconds. That was my previous record. Now it is more than 1 minute, 20 seconds. You never know when it becomes busy in some area. Maybe Canada East is busy, maybe somewhere else is not that busy. But you never know that. You don't have anything to view. You don't have any monitoring which which reason is too busy, right? So bear with me. I will be back. Let me pause for a little while to save your time. Oh, actually created. So without having to pause the video, the machine is already completed. So this was the last step. So why not let us go to the Azure console and see if it allows us to connect. Right? At this time, if it might be not completely ready, but yeah, well, source group and on our example RG, we can see that I can see the VM, right? VM is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think last time when we were checking, it was like 7 objects. Well, let us see if something is still happening. But maybe let us try. You never know. It's connector. Then we will select public IP is available. So that's good thing. So this is example VM. So that's fine. So when we connect to this one, oh yeah, machine is responding. Beautiful. So I would say hello G is the user ID, I believe. Hello G, and port unable to configure just in time. Oh boy, I don't know these things that they are always showing like that many times, but like that doesn't make any sense to me. Let us try to give it password, and I hope everything works fine. Oh, login hello G. Oh, is that a user ID? Oh no, this is different user ID. It's not hello G. More choices, use different ID, right? Let me check from the oh well, admin user is the user ID this time, right? Because this is what I'm saying already, right? So when you are programming, when you are writing the code, you always have the track, right? Track back. So it is less painful than anything else, right? So otherwise, if you do everything by heart, not programming, not scripting, then it is always hard to track back. So this video was a fun. This video was like very stimulating. I was very much excited before I was going to create this video for you people. So thank you very much, and please subscribe, share and like the video. This is the only way that you can you can interact with us, our team, and you can bring few things that are useful for your your improvement, your knowledge, and all these things are free for you. We can get stimulation only when you give us comment back, or when you subscribe us, and when you share our videos to with other people. So then we increase our community, and once the community is bigger, then learning is a breeze. Thank you very much. We will see you in next videos. We have many videos coming up about the cloud, because cloud and DevOps. So stay tuned. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.